Alright, Co, I'm gonna send this message out to you for your coast quest about villagers and NPCs and trading, getting emeralds. Also, it's going to be a little bit windy, a little bit long, so I might make this video public for everyone to watch, but this is specifically going out to Co because he just got his first villagers in 1.4, so he probably needs a little bit of help. Oh crap, we've got a zombie who is enjoying himself way too much. Alright, let's let's kill him. They come from not up there because that's half blocks, but they come from there. I haven't done anything with that yet. But okay, look. First off, let me show you exactly how useful villagers can be. This is a blacksmith, and blacksmiths have virtually every item in the game: armor and weapons, tools, even chainmail. And that makes them very useful because you don't have to waste diamonds on getting diamond gear or getting diamond tools or even getting diamond, tools again and weapons. Because diamond swords are also part of this. Shovels, and there you go. Now you can also buy coal. Charcoal works too. Oh, also, what I have for you to show is priests, which is these guys. If they enchant something, they repair it currently. So, like, this is a diamond sword. This is looting and sharpness 3, but if I were to put it in here, it would be maximum repaired, but it would have fire 1 aspect and sharpness 2. This is smite 2, and this sword's almost dead. So if I do this, and I put 2 emeralds in, look, it's fully repaired. This is really good for longevity too, especially if a priest has an item that you might want, or has an item that you just want to repair for no cost or some emeralds. So I'll do that because the sword was almost dead anyway. So that's priests in a nutshell and blacksmiths. Farmers are really good because they'll sell you apples, cookies, flint and steel is not a big deal. They'll buy chicken, cooked fish, only cooked fish. They'll buy wool, they'll sell you shears. Yeah, this is never really a good deal. Most I've ever seen was 6. That was in 1.3. I think 1.4 has changed them a little bit. You give them gravel and emerald. Arrows, they can go between 9 and something. I heard up to 20. I don't know. Melons, cooked chickens, bread, and he'll buy wheat. If you sell or buy enough of an item from a villager, it will turn as an X. And the only way to remove that X is to buy the last item. I can demonstrate that for you now by I'll sell charcoal to the NPC here. I've got some here, and that was gravel because I was experimenting. I will come here and I will sell him charcoal, and you'll see what happens after so many sales. It's between 5 and 12. So I'll sell him to get some emeralds. 17. There you go, I got an emerald. I can do it again. I got an emerald. That's 2. That's 3. You can also do shift. That would be... And I can try again. 13. But if I pick it up... Oh, 47. You see what happened? I went over his maximum amount to buy, or to sell. So he took back, it was like phantom emeralds. They took back some of them, and I got back the charcoal. That wouldn't work. So now if you leave the menu, nothing seems to happen. But if you go back in, he now has an X here. How do you get rid of that X? You have to buy the absolute last item on the list, chain boots. If the last item on the list by a glitch is X'd out, the villager is useless to you, and you might as well kill him. But if I buy, let's see, I kind of need some stuff, so I could buy a set of diamond armor, which would be good. I will buy a diamond sword because I could never have enough of these. Diamond sword, and I will buy a diamond shovel because these are good too. And I have 6 in reserve. So anyway, I will buy a diamond cuirass or chest plate. Did I skip one? Yes, a diamond helmet. I will buy one of those. I'm basically decking myself out here. I don't need the axe at the moment, and I'm also short on emeralds, so I'll just buy the pants. And I only have 9 left. So I could buy the boots. I only have 2 left. This is for reserve purposes. So nothing he'll sell me is only for 2 emeralds. So I want to leave. I want to know if there's any more X's. Like if I bought him out on another item. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 purchases, but other times it only takes 1. Anyway, I'll buy the chain boots now. And stop. Now you wait. And he has little pluses, little green pluses, and then he bubbles, whatever you want to call that. After the green pluses go by, he has reset. And now, you can now sell him more coal. How do you get his inventory so long like this? Well, you have to keep buying the last item on the list. So for this villager, I got really lucky with this farmer because he started selling apples. I plopped an emerald, I bought apples. Then you leave and you get the little green pluses. If you come back, you'll have a second item on the list. That was cookies. I bought cookies. Did the same thing. Not every time that you buy the last item on the list will he come up with a new item. Okay? However, after a while, you'll get the maximum amount of items. The really good thing about this villager is since he's maxed out, the last item on his list is wheat. So I could sell him wheat until he won't buy anymore, leave, and he should have that red X on him. But because he'll then have little green pluses and then bubble, his X's will reset, so therefore you'll be able to sell him more wheat. That happens very rarely. Like for villagers here, this is a librarian. For a long time, I had a librarian whose last item on the list was paper, and that was really useful. I think it was this guy. The last item on his list, actually, it wasn't this guy, but it was one of these guys. Maybe it was this guy. I have a pretty good market. It's a good setup. I think it was him. I think paper. Nope, that wasn't him either. You'll know when I get to him, because it was this guy. The last item on his list was paper for a long time, 24, in 1.3. Then in 1.4 they added books, so he popped a book, and it's efficiency 1 for 15 emeralds. What a ripoff. You can get that with like 1 level of enchanting. It's random what they sell. However, it's not just random for his specific inventory, it's random for everyone's inventory around him in a certain radius, I think up to 80. So if a bunch of librarians are selling certain books, there's a high probability, it's not guaranteed, but just like everything in Minecraft, a high probability he'll sell a different enchantment. So for priests, if you keep egging on priests, you buy that item, you buy this item. This guy has an efficiency 2 enchantment on diamond. He has blast protection 1 on diamond, sharpness 3, really good actually for a diamond sword. Bane of Anthropods, efficiency 2, bottle of enchanting. 3 bottles of enchanting for 1 is not that bad actually. I think the max is 4, so it goes from 2 to 4. He's selling efficiency 2, projectile protection 2, glowstone, efficiency 2. The thing about priest is this. If he's offering a diamond right here, he's offering efficiency 2. He'll never offer any other enchantment on a diamond pick. It'll always be efficiency 2. That's a little bit frustrating because priests can have one of several enchantments, one of them being Silk Touch, and you want that on a diamond pick. So if the priest gets an efficiency 2 diamond pick, he'll never get a Silk Touch diamond pick. The only way around that is to get more priests, and hopefully, because he has an efficiency diamond, others won't have an efficiency diamond based on probability. It's not always a guarantee. I do have, he's efficiency 2. 4 bottles of enchanting is good. Looting 1 and Bane of Anthropods, that's always fun. Looting, and that's a really good pick. Fortune 2 for iron, and efficiency 2. It's just like the other one. But overall, the only way to get some really rare enchanted books is through these librarians. They might have thorns, which is this. He gave me thorns on one of the villagers in town that I have. That was actually a priest that did it, but you can get a book of thorns by a librarian. So here's the rundown. Butchers, they sell you leather, they buy coal, and they buy raw animal stuff. They also sell cooked pork chops. Farmers buy wheat, They sell miscellaneous items, arrows. This is left over from 1.3. 5 arrows doesn't happen anymore. But since he has 5, he'll always have 5. They sell bread, melons. They sell all the food items, cooked food items. They sell cooked chickens and sell apples and cookies. It's really good to use farmers for apples. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be pretty windy, but I'll try and wrap it up. Librarians, they buy paper, they buy books, they buy enchanted books, which is when you write a book with ink and feather. They then you can actually just type G and then G by the G, you know, and he'll still buy it for an emerald. It's not an efficient method of getting emeralds if you have a farmer down there who will buy wheat, because you got to breed cows and stuff and get the leather to make the books. But the paper is virtually free. Anyway, they also sell clocks, as you saw. They sell bookshelves. That's not an efficient way to get bookshelves, but if you don't have a lot of leather, it might be a good alternative. And you can break bookshelves and get 3 books. Clocks, glass. This is the only way to renew glass, to make glass renewable resource. There's a written book. And compass. They sell compass. They'll buy gold. Gold's an item. You really should check the wiki on how villagers will get or not get gold. And then they'll also now offer enchanted books. Priests offer enchantments on certain items, not all items. They won't enchant. They won't enchant boots. They won't enchant shovels. They won't enchant pants. They won't enchant helmets. They only will enchant cuirasses of iron and diamond. They'll enchant swords of iron and diamond, picks of iron and diamond, and axes of iron and diamond. That's really about it. Plus, they're the best source outside the Nether for glowstone blocks, for glow blocks, and bottles of enchanting is the only legitimate way to get them. Priests, blacksmiths, every armor, weapon, and tool in the game. Just keep buying his last item, and eventually he'll shuffle and get everything. If there's gold in one of his items that you saw downstairs, sell him gold until he cycles on, because like, he wants diamonds. You'll have to suffer sometimes and give him a few diamonds, because then he'll move on. Then you can give him iron, and of course mine had I'm looking for the gold. I had to give him gold, then he just moved on finally. So NPC blacksmiths are the best. They are absolutely the best for renewing your diamond gear. And that's all the professions: librarian, farmer, blacksmith, priest, and butcher over here. So butchers are okay for getting emeralds because they buy raw meats of all types, but they don't buy. I don't think they buy raw chickens, because farmers buy raw chickens and sell cooked chickens. They sell steak and cooked pork chops and buy the other meats. And I think that's about it for NPCs. That's about all you really need to know with them to make them. What do you want to call it? To make them prosperous for you. We put them in booths, friends and I, to separate them. And if you don't like what one offers, you can just kill them. You can push NPCs into minecarts and then power them and move them all you want. NPCs won't despawn. They're persistent, just like animals, just like the fauna is. So that's something to consider and look at, and know that you can push them around in minecarts. Also, if you get a certain number, iron golems will spawn in an area, and those are a good way to renew your iron. Just watch out, because they could kill you in a couple hits if you don't have armor. I at least have iron, but with the blacksmith you can get diamond. Okay, I think that's everything I need to cover with NPCs for Yuko, and for anyone else who will watch this too. It was just a rundown, a miniature tutorial. If you get a villager you don't like, you're free to kill them, and they will breed new ones. How do you get villagers to breed? Maybe I could show you really quick. You need an X number of doors to breed villagers. The door has to be in a building. I'll go into my NPC village and show you. Double doors count as 2 doors, by the way, so that counts as 2. And these 2 count as 2, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. After X number of doors, you'll get villagers to breed. I know I didn't put doors up here because I just wanted this to be like a second floor. Aesthetics, okay? Nothing more than aesthetics. I have basically NPC apartments here with a bunch of doors, not so much up, but down. And I experimented with different styles. NPCs are a little bit buggy to when you have a lot of doors like this. They tend to clump together. The golems are harmless unless you piss them off by smacking a villager. Just know that you need doors, but you can't just plop a bunch of doors randomly. There's a wiki on it. And the way this is designed the way it is because villagers they can jump up and then fall down and hurt themselves. So I did this to where they wouldn't walk on the ledge of the rail. They just walk down. Villagers have decent pathfinding, but it's not perfect. So anyway, this was just a villager apartment. That's how you breed villagers. It doesn't have to be in buildings like this. It just has to have a number of doors. We had a breeder in here, but we blocked it off because it wasn't needed anymore, which is a bunch of doors all in like, it's 2 doors, a pillar, 2 doors, a pillar, 2 doors, in a circle or a square because it's Minecraft. Anyway, you get a bunch of villagers. They glitch like this. You just gotta nudge them and they unglitch. A lot of priests and stuff. You get priests. Sometimes they offer enchantments you really want. So efficiency and unbreaking, that's really good for just tree farming. So anyway, that's how you breed villagers, and the market's how you do villagers, how you trade with them. Hopefully you can get some emeralds out of it, and they won't keep asking for arbitrary items as the last item. That's too expensive, which is why having a marketplace is sort of a good idea for many different opportunities. Anyway, that's my thing out to you. If you want more information, feel free to message me. Anyway, that's all I got, and thanks for watching.